Okay, so the final press conference of E3 is kicked off and has finished off or whatever, and it is the Nintendo Direct E3 2019. Okay, first thing that came up, Smash Brothers character. It's the Dragon Quest hero, and it looks like each of the different outfits are different heroes from the different timeline or from the different games. So yeah, that looks pretty freaking cool. Next we have Dragon Quest 11's coming to Switch. Yeah, but that was also thrown in on the Square Enix announcement, so I've already put my opinions on that out. Luigi's Mansion, 4 stars. That just looks like a lot of silly fun, really, to me. Dark Crystal Tactics, I really don't have much to say about that one. It looks pretty interesting. I was like, is this a show, or is this game, and I guess it's a game based off of a show or a movie or something that's on Netflix. So, looks alright, I guess. Link's Awakening remake, that one actually looks really cool, especially because they had those custom dungeons, and I was like, if that's a free, if that's you could share those dungeons or something, I would be like, woo! I would be pretty happy about that. But so 4.5 stars at least, maybe even 5-star if you can share dungeons, because that just sounds amazing. Trials of Mana, yeah, I want to try it. It looks really good. I'd say 4 stars. Collection of Mana is out right now, and that's a really good way to capitalize off of the hype for that particular game. So I haven't quite gone on to the Switch store to look at it yet, so, but it's a bunch of different Mana games, I guess. So yeah. Let me see. Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is I didn't know they could fit that on the Switch. So if you're into that at all, then yeah, then it's a 5-star. But if you're on the fence, I don't know. It's up to you, really. I think it's a really cool looking game. I just never could get into it, so probably a 5-star. 3.5 stars for Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Yeah, it looks good. Got some more kind of story-looking content, and I just can't really get into it. Meh, can't seem to want to play it for some reason. Oh, and there was that really cringy as hell, Resident Evil promo. No More Heroes 3. That one looked pretty cool. The whole freaking I don't know, just looked like a cool sense of humor. I like the idea of it. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna grab it or not, but I like it. It's a 4-star. Contra Rogue Corps gameplay looks really cool, and pretty neat graphics. I'd give that a 3-star. Looks neat. And then the collection. It's lots of games for cheap, and it should be out by the time this video actually comes up, because it said it was out later today. So, I like it. I like the idea of it. Lots of games for cheap is always fun for me. Let me see, where were we? Demon X Machina, 3 stars. Not my favorite game based off of, because I played the demo. I wasn't a huge fan of it. The controls were a little off, but, it's kind of more a me thing than anything else. I imagine it's probably a pretty good game for most people. I just didn't particularly like it myself, I guess, was all. Astral Chain, my god, that one was freaking awesome. Yeah, lots of story shit. I have got to try that game out. That is definitely going to be one of mine. And it even explained what those monsters that you had on your side were, and that they were actually the monsters you're fighting, but you kind of enslaved or what. And I'm all in for it. There was the Danger Dragoon thing, and yeah, it just gave me nothing but the name and a weird little cinematic that I just didn't see anything interesting in. So, Sword and Shield used the Pokemon controller as something, just not as a controller. So it looks cool. I'm good with it. Empire of Sin. Yeah, that was the one with all the Mafia members and the guns on the ground, and there was a kind of a top-down looking thing, and it looks like it had some kind of like business management parts in it too, and I'm like, meh, looks cool. I'm not sure if I want to grab it, but I'll keep an eye out on it. 3-star for now, I suppose. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, 3.5 stars, mainly because I'm really getting tired of Marvel for right now. But love the character selection. It had a Ghost Rider, it had Elektra, it had the main people, the freaking people I'm mainly tired of, really. Because I'm not tired of Ghost Rider. I haven't seen enough Ghost Rider. I want more Ghost Rider. I've seen too damn much of the rest of them right now, for the most part, though. Like the big ones, I'm just tired of those. Cadence of Hyrule. Yeah, it looks cool, and you can play Link as Zelda or Zelda. Not entirely. It's supposed rhythm based, and I could feel a rhythm as I watched the game, and I'm like, that looks really cool, but I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it. So, we'll see. Mario and Sonic Olympics. Okay, that one's really cool. I'm probably going to grab that one. I'd give it a 4-star, but you know what? I love these packed together sports games where it's just a ton of different sports games, and especially if they have motion controls or something for the Joy-Cons. I'm like, yes, that's so cool. Something I can play with my friends and family and just kind of do stupid shit, you know? So it's kind of the Wii Sports type things I'm a huge fan of personally, so Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Animal Crossing. I just don't really care. It's like a 3-star, I guess. And, they delete it, so they delete it by a little bit, take it as you will. I mean, maybe it's because they want to make the best game possible, which is, a perfectly acceptable reason to delay a game as far as I'm concerned. Or, maybe they fucked things up and overpromised on what they could deliver. It could be the same thing. And they're pretty much, those are two just ways of framing the exact same thing, in my opinion, but, there's like this huge collage of games, a lot of which I either missed or they were part of previous conferences, so I just didn't bother kind of typing them out. Like the Dooms, the Dooms and Wolfenstein and stuff were all in the one, and then I think there was a couple others that were announced elsewhere, but Spyro's coming to the Switch. 4-star, finally, dear God, that should have came out already. Alien Isolation, meh, I don't really care. 2.5. Catan board games. I've never actually played Catan. Like, I've seen them in, like, every fucking shelf of every game store I've been at. They have a Catan. And I don't really care. I've never really bothered playing them, but supposedly they're pretty good. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't be sending them out to so many damn game stores and putting them on computers and shit, so I guess they must be pretty good. Dauntless. Yeah, no, that one you must grab because it's free. And you know what? It's basically a Monster Hunter kind of clone type thing with, but it's for free. It's made by Epic, so I wouldn't grab it if you're on PC. But if you're on any kind of console, grab it. The Switch is getting it at some point too, so yeah, grab it. Next, after all that stupid collage ended, it was Banjo-Kazooie on Smash. Okay, cool. That's just, I don't know, the character's kind of funny. Smash is always about a bunch of iconic characters, and that one's a pretty iconic character as far as most people are concerned. I've never actually played any of his games, though, so I wouldn't really know. Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel in development. Yeah, just they gave me no info on that, so I'm not entirely sure what to say on that. But, I'm always happy for another Zelda. And that was the whole Nintendo E3 Direct. I will see you all later. Check out some of my other videos for the previous ones that I did for all the other conferences, or check out my review for Pixar, because that one is an actual review. It's something I really enjoyed doing, despite what I thought of the game. Anyway, have a good day.